So this is USD CHF, and let's just continue where we ended. As you can see, uh, as you can see, the USD CHF pair, as I told you yesterday, it can do anything, and as long as the 4 hour low high hasn't been broken, price can do anything within this level. It's in this level. So price can even make another, maybe a down shoulder, any structure, then break below and sell. And as you can see, so let's say if we were in a rush of selling once price was at this zone, would have been in, would have been in deep drop down. And so for now, just simply wait for price to break below here. If it doesn't break below this zone, then we won't do anything at all. Uh, yeah. So this noise saves you from taking a possible loss by just being patient. You see, and this is Euro GPP. If you if you remember yesterday, I was telling you that even though price has broken below this level, you have to wait for price to come back and respect this zone because price can do anything. And you see what went down here. Price is still bearish from this level to this zone here. So we can catch for sale. We can look for sales in the 4 hour time frame, and price has come back at this zone here. This other OG level here. Let me just do this. Let me just increase this level. Okay, first let's put the daily time frame. Okay, this is the, this is the daily time frame, and I told you wait for the daily to close, waiting for Monday candle closure confirmation, and you see how the Monday close. We close with a very strong, uh, bullish engulfing. So I can't do anything, but I have to wait for what for Tuesday. Waiting for Tuesday. First, let's just take a screenshot. Waiting for Tuesday. Candle closure confirmation. You see, so we've saved ourselves from another loss by just being a bit more patient, guys. You see, so price came back at this level, didn't give us the entry, so we didn't do anything. And I told you, price has every right to move around this zone however it feels. It can come back at this level, react, come back at that level, react, can do anything as long as it doesn't just broken above this 4 hour engulfing, 4 hour lower high, which is this level. Or if you want a clear level, you can as well use this one. So price can do anything within these levels. And if you can see, that's also the daily level. But that's why I put that point there because it's almost the daily OG level. But anyway, you can use this one or that one. Well, let's just use this one, which is a bit more clean and clear. And so you can see anything can happen within this level. And as of now, we are at this OG level, this other OG level, which is right here. Uh, and if I put on the daily time frame, you can see we've retested uh, the daily potential lower high point where we can have price dropping further below. And you can see, so what do I need to do now? I just have to wait for the daily to close, you know. So according to how the daily will close today, then we'll see if we can sell this pair tomorrow or on Thursday. But for now, there is nothing I can do. And it has saved me from a loss. Let's say if we're in a, if we sort this in a rush, or let me just say if this, if I use the 1 hour time frame instead, let me just say if I use the 1 hour time frame instead, uh, you see, even if I use the 1 hour time frame, there was no way I didn't get any entry. You see, so that's why I just stick to the 4 hour time frame because it's one and the same, and in the 4 it's a bit, it's even clear. So you can see 1 hour has even gone bullish, and you can see it's gone bullish. So the only way you can buy on the 1 hour time frame is if price break below here, because this is the lower higher low and this is the higher high. So what do we expect in the 1 hour? Meaning the 1 hour has to continue making more higher lows and higher highs so that we can have a shift around this OG level here, then it can sell, you see. So that's why I'm saying wait for the daily candle closure of the Wednesday. Mm, so we can have a clear confirmation of what price will do. Yeah, so that's it for this one. And and just enjoy what the market will do today. Then we have USD card. I like USD card. Got a bit of structure. You can see where I put my stop somewhere there. You can see we had a bit of structure. Even though price closed with the decision candle, there's just a bit of structure, which is better than nothing. So as well for this one, still waiting for Tuesday candle closure as well. Then waiting for Tuesday candle closure. Or candle close if you want. It's the same thing. So we'll see if price can break above, and then we switch to the 4 hour time frame and buy this thing. But for now, we can't do anything but wait. If you look on the 4 hour time frame, this is clean. I like the way the 4 hour time frame is moving. But in this case, if I enter this buy, my stop has to be below this week. And this is so sad. But what I would want is if price can make another rejection, then that break, then I can sell. So I can see that price will only respect this level and I can reduce my stop, you see? Yeah, uh so then we'll just see what the market does. And if I can reduce my stop, and you can see let me put on the daily time frame. If I enter my buy here, I expect price to buy all the way up to this zone here, even above to that level, because that's the daily structure point. But I'll just come out from here. Yeah, so let's just wait and see how today I can do my close. So I guess we are still waiting. And this is ah this is GBP. So GBP, interestingly, we got the engulfing. We needed the Monday closure close with the engulfing, which is which is very nice. And now let's go to the 4 hour time frame. So you can see there's no any entry. I can't do anything in the 4 hour time frame. Yes, it closed with the engulfing. It closed with the engulfing, daily engulfing. Price has retested this zone, and price has made this nice head and shoulder. It had made a nice break, but there is no entry. We have the retest, which was yesterday around 17, market close. Then we just had these two 4 hour candle close. And this is during Asian session. I'm still waiting for London, by the way, so I can't really do anything. Uh, Let me show you the trick. Look at the 2 hour time frame. Uh, Even the lower time frame, there's no entry here. The lower time frame at the entry there, where this was on Monday. You can see we had the shift and we had the break, and you can sell, but price wasn't yet ready to sell. And if you put your stop right below here, you would have been stopped out easily by just rushing in the market. But for me, I wanted the Monday close to have an engulfing, and it saved me from this loss if you had to use your uh 2 hour time frame. If you used your 1 hour time frame as well, you can see if you sold based off this shift there and the break, then the retest and this the retest there, you can see there was no entry, then it broke above this level like I showed you guys yesterday. It made this engulfing and you took your sell, put your stop right around this level and you lost. Why? Because the daily didn't engulf. So you see, you lose you lose all these trades trying to catch a quick trade. But if you're just a bit patient, you see how this trade will pay out. So for now, what we have to do is wait for the Asian session, the London session to open. One, two, we still have to wait for the 4 hour to give us a perfect entry because there's no entry. Yes, price has retested, but there's no entry. I can't sell based off this. I need more, I need more confirmation. You see, so there's been a high chance price might pull back at this level again, then give that engulfing candle to sell. See, so what I'm saying is I need price to give me another deep pullback because that's the only way I can sell. If not, I won't have an entry. And no entry means no trade. Let me do this. So you can see what I need is something like that. Yeah, and then we can sell. But the perfect entry would have been this engulfing here, this strong engulfing there. But the bad part is the daily wasn't yet bearish. So just try to wait for a deeper retest at that zone. Then if we can have that deeper retest, then we can then have the 4 hour engulfing. Let me show you what I'm talking about. This is what I'm expecting to see. You see? So I'm expecting probably this green candle push, then that engulfing. Then we can catch our sale here and our stop right above this level. And our take profit right below this one here. But let me tell you what I would want still, just for the sake of teaching you guys and my experience in the market. If you remember what I was telling you yesterday about Euro GBP, this price has every right to retrace back to this point here. Every right. And if you can see, price has just been rejecting this zone. But this is where we had the further push. If you can see, this is where we had that break, that rejection, then we had the deeper push. You see, so it's right. Let me give an example. If you can see, look at let me give you a nice example. Mm, what am I going to use? Okay, okay. Look at this push. You see, look at this drop. You see this huge drop. Price had to retest back to this zone. It reacted at this level, yes. Reacted at this level, yes, but it had to retest back at this zone. Why? Because this is where it had the break of this previous higher low. So that's where price had to retest. Then it gave the perfect entry to sell. You see? So even the same thing with this level. Price has made the lower low right at this zone here. This is our lower low, and this is our lower high. Okay, so price has to retest at this zone for it to make a new lower low. You get? Yeah, price has to retest for it to make that lower low. If you look at the daily time frame, is if you look at the daily time frame, you can see price has engulfed. Yes, price has engulfed clearly. You can see price has engulfed clearly as we tested this. You can see the lower low is the higher low is this level here, and price broke with this candle here. You can see this one there. Let me do this just for a minute. Let me draw this back. Mm. I want you guys to get the sense of what I'm saying. Let's do this. So if you can see, price is bearish. Don't worry, well, I'm not analyzing this. It's the same analysis. Nothing is changing, but I'm just trying to show you the most important part of this trade. So you can see this is where price had that break. This is where price had that break. So usually when price has a break, the 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 potential higher low point has to be tested. You get? Uh-huh. So if you can see price at this lower, made this lower low, and this price is selling because it wants to reach this zone here. Yeah, it's been selling because it wants to reach this level here. So since price broke above below this level, it had to retest this zone here. You see? Because this is the level that led to this break. You see? The level that led to this break was this zone here, this line here, this one, this OG level right here. But you can put it like this. That's on a daily time frame. You see? And that's what price did. It came back at this level and it gave you that retest you saw, and it gave you the engulfing rejection you are seeing right now. But again, remember what's going on in the daily time frame has to repeat itself in the 4-hour time frame. Look at the 4-hour time frame. The daily became bearish once it broke with this lower, this lowest point here, right? Yeah. And the same 4-hour time frame also became bearish once it broke below this level here. You can see 4-hour became bearish once it broke below this level here. And what led to the break? It was this last structure point price broke. You see? This is where price broke in the 4-hour time frame. Okay. So if you can see, this is one and the same thing. The daily is respected, so that's why you saw me now increasing this level to that size. Because this is where the 4 hour broke, and this is where the daily had to retest to break below as well. So now what I have to wait is price to give me that perfect entry. And how do we get that perfect entry? You have to make sure the daily is making sense and the 4 hour is making sense. If the daily is making sense and the weekly is making sense, but the 4 hour is not making sense, we do nothing. We pick another trade. That's why we have 6. Doesn't mean if they all show up at 6, we have to take all 6 of them. We might spectate some, but we might take the ones that look the cleanest and make the most amount of sense. So in this case, you can see the 4 hour retest in this level, you see, this area, you know. And in this case, it has failed to push back up at this zone, which is fine. But as I told you, price has every right to come back at this zone and reject as long as it doesn't close above this level. Because once it closes above this level, the daily will go bullish. If you can see, the daily is now bearish based off this break, based off this structure point. You can see based off this, it has made the new lower low. This was a higher low, and it broke and it retested and it has made the new lower low. So once price closes above here, then we are bearish. Then we are bullish, we closes above this level. But price can still give you a weak rejection even up to this one and still sell. You see, so that's why we have to be careful now. And if we drop on the 4 hour time frame, if you can see now, what's going on is we have no entry. We clearly have no entry because we price started making some sort of a nice head and shoulder there, and it broke, but we didn't get no engulfing. So this is where you guys now found me, where I'm saying I'm still waiting, hoping for price to retest back and give me that engulfing. Then we can sell this trade. If it doesn't, then that's fine still. Because 4 is still bearish. I can get the same engulfing entry right around this level. But as long as the daily isn't bullish, then that's fine. So I only have, for this pair, you can even say I only have today, because if the daily makes a new lower low and I get no entry, I should stop thinking and expecting price to come back at this level. Because if price comes back at this level, the daily will go bullish, since it will even make a new lower low, and this is our lower high. This is our daily lower high, and this is our daily lower low. So if price can, let's say price pushes further below with a candle closure like this will be my daily lower low, and this will be my daily lower high. Meaning if price now then retests back to this zone, the daily will go bullish because it will move from this level to breaking the structure there. You see? So that's the only tricky part we have. So we have to wait for a perfect execution. If we won't have it, then we'll trade something else. But for now, I need that retest and the perfect entry signal, then we can sell. Yeah. But really think we might have a rejection at this level. But if not, we'll be so lucky. Yeah, so that's it for now. And this is NZD card, still waiting for the retest. We didn't get it. And AUD card, still waiting for the retest. AUD is still, there is no retest at this level. Every price might retest today. Euro card, still waiting for retest here. Price didn't retest. GBP AUD, GBP USD. Price we tested. Wow. Ah, this is interesting. And the 4 hours gone bearish because if it breaks below, it will be bearish. But look at the daily. That's the tricky part. So the same thing I was telling, I only have to catch the buy within here and yeah, within these two, within this box. So even so, when once price is at this level, I have to make sure my daily candle doesn't close below this zone here. Yeah, for the 4 can have a rejection up to this level, but my daily shouldn't close below these levels because then my trade will be very much invalid. This is nice that price uh, ended up not respecting this level. That's also a good part of learning to buy at the OG level. Price might usually break when you don't buy because you can see here here, let's say you bought after this engulfing, you are not buying at the OG level and price can simply take you out and come back at this level, you see, so that it can this is a perfect example of what I was telling you just earlier on. You can see that this is where price had that push. You can see this is where price had that break above. You see, so price it's just that this time it didn't. Let's say, okay, let's just say this was the high. Price will come back still at this level where it had that massive break and then continue going out. So that's what I was maintaining from the previous pair. The price will still come back at that level and give you the perfect entry you need. Just have to be patient. And it's back at this one. So this is a very great sign that we are seeing. And it's nice that the daily closed with the bearish engulf, the bearish candle. And this is USD we are making progress, guys. Just have to wait for daily to close above. I hope this waits till next week. The Euro USD, I think close above. I wanted this to close above here. So it can give me my retest next week, my shift next week. But this is fine because if the daily can close bearish like this, and tomorrow I have a bullish engulfing candle, this will be my lower, my higher low. You see? And I'll just be waiting for daily to break below this level and I'll be buying now. I'll be selling at my OG level. So this is plain out clean. I just want the this so today we have this bearish candle close and then tomorrow we can start having that push to the upside so that next week we can be selling this once it shifts. So this is very nice. AUDNZD still waiting for price to uh, go very bullish, but still it has to, but first has to retest this level here, then you can get that shift we are waiting for. Wow, this is GBP card. Remember what I was telling you? The weekly is bearish, so price can come back at that level and still sell as long as it doesn't broken above. So within here, price can still sell. But for me, I only have one spot to sell at is I have to wait for my daily to go bullish. And for now, this is my high low. Unless if price from this point, uh, maybe tomorrow makes a new high, then I wait for that retest, then shift, then you can sell. That's on the daily time frame though. Rather than that, my only sell is after we break below the Euro CHF. The daily finally went bullish. So since the daily is now bullish, uh, this is a perfect sign that price might, the daily, you can consider this bullish. But if we use the The line chart, it's bearish, but the candlestick pattern, it's still bullish. It's still it's bearish, but the line chart is bullish. So it depends with the one you want to use. But since we use the candlestick pattern, and as you can see here, I think this price is still bearish. Yeah. Or if you still consider it bullish or bearish, still our interest is for price to come back at this level. ADJPY seems like price won't be retesting this zone because of ADJPY is going up. But for me, this one you can only buy once price is back at this zone, or we break and retest at this level. Because if you look at the 4 hour time frame, if price can break above, this will be my OG level. But then I can buy once price. Either I can buy once price is back at this zone here, or once price breaks above and retest this zone, then you can buy. And NZD USD, the daily time frame, we are still waiting for my shift, and that's it. Yeah, that's it for USD. The USD to nothing. US oil, this trade was wasted. Let's see if it gave us the entry we needed again. So price tested this level like we were anticipating, but it didn't give us the engulfing that this thing up. And this was a weak rejection. I needed the deeper retracement. So I'm still waiting for that deeper retracement. Then I'll sell, I'll buy. And BTC price is still roaming around this level. Let me just do this. This, yeah. We'll analyze this maybe next. ZAO USD. I'm still waiting for my retest at this level. Nothing interests me as going on here. So this CHF, I mean, this pair will be so clean once it breaks. This pair can just break below to the cleanest trade among us. All these I've chosen. This one, this one is almost long gone. Yeah, but we wait for Tuesday candle closure, and this one, we also wait for Tuesday candle closure. JPAG, it's broken, but still needed to be clean now, not like this. And for now, it's just wait. So it has repeated this structure point, you can see. This is a perfect example. You can see on the 4 hour time frame, right? Before we close, let's look at this 4 hour time frame. You can see that price broke below from this level. It rejected from this zone. Even if price went down and dropped and never retested, you can see once price was showing once price made the lower low at this level, price still had to come back to the entry point and give you that retest back at this level. It will always do that most of the time. So, and that's what happened. Then it gave you that nice engulf, head and shoulder pattern, and you get that sale. So I'm still just waiting as well for this one. Might look clean, but trust me, it will snake you out if you're in a rush. So let's just wait, and I'll update you in the next. Welcome back. Welcome back, guys. So this is a very lovely London session. You won't believe what has happened, and you thank me for being patient again. And so, firstly, let me just start with USD CAD this time. You can see we're now having the 4 hour bullish uh break, which is at that level. You can see 4 hour is now bullish. So then all I need is that retest. But the most important thing is I'm still waiting for my daily candle to close bullish, which is right above this zone here. So once the daily closes above that level, then we'll consider this trade legit. And the same way you'll see what has happened in USD USD CHF price has broken above my 4 hour level. So you see what I was telling you guys, you should always be patient. Please be patient with the market once it is at your level. You can see what has happened here. I've avoided this loss again. You see, price retested here. If you are so eager to sell and put your stop right above here, you'll be in your losses right now. But this is very fun and still fine for me because what this price might even do is I just have to wait for it to go bearish on the 4 hour time frame, which is price to break below this level and retest and then sell. And if this can happen, then I'll be very much interested in this pair again. And you can see this is the, let me just do this. Let me do this for you guys. It's, okay. So you can see this is the higher low. So once price breaks below this level in the test, then it will be ready to sell. And this pair is still very much bearish, and it will only be bullish for me once price closes above this zone here. If you remember, I told you that I'm interested in sales as long as we are within this zone. See, so you can still sell as long as we are within this zone, and I should be fine with price retesting even back at this level here. You see, where I had this nice head and shoulder. But if the daily can close bullish like this, then I will also now have to wait for the daily to bearish engulfing candle. Then I can sell. Because as you can see now, price is kind of rejecting, and this is a strong bullish momentum. If price can close above this structure point, and then Wednesday will be just a day of me waiting for this to have bearish candle closure for me to sell. But price is still playing out. We are still much in the session. If you can see, London session just opened. This is just 1 hour after London session. London open, you can see it's just 10. So there's still much time. And now look at what happened on this other one. This is Euro GBP. You see, and I told you this trade will only be invalid if it breaks breaks above this level. And for now, you can see we're having the break. So it's just a matter of if this trade will close up um to close on top of this lower high, then this market will go bullish on the daily time frame and it will be invalid for sales. And you can see the 4 hour time frame right now is bearish, and it has tapped back at this zone here, and it's rejecting the level now. So the only thing we can do is, since the daily hasn't yet closed and there's still potential for price to come back here, we just hope for price to respect this level, which is shift at this daily structure point, then give us that entry signal we need. In short, I just want it to break below here, then it can sell. So remember, as I told you, just don't sell right then, because price can do anything, and your job is to adapt. So if price won't give us the sale at this level or at this level, because this is the other level where I was expecting to sell. And as you can see, price has not respected this level for now. So if price won't respect this level, then I'm not no longer interested in trading this pair, regardless of how it will play out. So above this, so in short, whatever happens here going up, it's no longer my business, and I won't trade anything. Even if it reacts at the OG level, my only interest of sale is within this zone here. This is the only level I want to sell. Yeah, this is the only level I'm looking for sales. If it can't give me that, then I'm simply doing nothing. And this is what is happening. So for now, I am waiting for price to simply just break below and retest and sell, or break below here and retest and sell. But the most important thing is I'll wait for Tuesday to close, which is today, because at this point I don't know if price really wants to break and this trade becomes invalid, or price has still potential of shifting and still selling, because this is a very volatile move. And for now all we can do is just wait. And this is AUD card, GBP AUD. You can see price didn't give us an entry, so we didn't execute any trade. And this was the 6 a.m. uh, candle close, which is this was the 5 a.m. This was London Open. Yeah, this had London Open in it. So, and still I can't trade this pair. No, let me use New York session. So this candle that's forming right now, or it's the one I can use for entry. But as you can see where price is right now, I can't really sell, and I can't enter my sell at this level and put my stop above here and target my take profit at this level. This trade is not making sense at all, even though it's a 1 to 2. So the only way I can sell this is if price comes back at this level. And with the look of things, uh, we doubt, but we still have hope for price to be at this one. Yeah, because price rejected the level that we needed, that we were anticipating to have the engulfing, and we have the 1 hour break. You can see, so the 1 hour has made the new lower low. Now you can clearly see the 4 hours made the new lower low, which is this zone here. You see, so this is the new lower low. So meaning my sale has to be within this level. So meaning I can catch my sale at this zone here. You see, and sell at that level. But if you can see, my risk to reward ratio is not making sense at all. So I might not take this trade, but I can, if price can, let me first use the daily time frame so we can, or the weekly time frame so we can see this clearly. Uh, the daily time frame is clean. But if you look at this, are we selling at the all-time high, all-time low? Yeah, we're selling at the all-time low, by the way. But we are retesting at the daily. I just wanted this engulfing to happen within this zone, but it didn't happen within that zone. So And right now you can see where the 4 hours made the new lower low, because I was expecting to have a clean retest at this zone. And what price has done now is it's made the new lower low by breaking below this level there. And ask yourself, which trade would you take if this one was to present itself or this one was to present itself? You'd probably take this one because it makes the most sense and it's cleaner compared to GBP AUD. First, GBP AUD are selling at the all-time low, and GBP USD card you are buying at the very uh, normal level, and you have a target which is right there. For USD CHF, it's still a very valid level. Euro GBP, this price is also valid, and GBP AUD price was also valid as well, but it seemed to just break further and not, it didn't give us the interest, so the retest we needed, and its market just dropped. So for now, this trade is regarded as missed. We've missed this trade because it didn't give us the engulfing. And if I was to put this in the 1 hour time frame, you can see how price has moved. This price has moved way down. And if price was to retest this head and shoulder pattern, yes, you can catch yourself, but look at the risk to reward ratio because I'm planning to get out of this level. I'm not planning to break this level. I just want to get out. If you can enter from that pretest and engulfing, this is using the 1 hour time frame. This is a nice 1 to 3. Yeah, right. But let me put you on the 4 hour time frame. You see? What since now I'm waiting for a retest and an engulfing, this won't happen in the 4 hour time frame. What will happen is price will have a retest, yes, and the engulfing might even be at this zone here. Let me just show you what I'm talking about. So price, if I need that engulfing, I need price to have that retest, and I also need that price to have an engulfing. So if let's say price has an engulfing at this level, my stop has to be at this all-time high, which is above this week's, meaning my risk to reward is not making sense on the 4 hour time frame, and that's what I use for entry. And unless if I reduce this to this level, and once I reduce this and this trade turns out to be a loss, I'll be very pissed because I broke my trading rule, which is weeks stop loss should be above weeks. So unless if we are lucky, this retest and engulfing I'm talking about happens at this level, so I can at least reduce my my stop loss, then that would be fine. If it can happen at this level, then that would be fine. But for now, this trade is missed until it retraces back to this zone here. If it can't retrace back to this level, then we've missed this trade. So that's the update. NZD card, we have no break. AD card, we're still waiting for a retest. AD USD prices at the level. Euro card price is still on its way to retest. GBP USD price has broken even this level here. I think they're supposed to be using GBP pairs because these pairs have dropped. And you can see price. So you see I didn't want to put this because price has a very high chance of going bearish on the daily time frame, and you've seen what's happening right now. And USD card, USD JPY might get my break. Euro USD starts doing what I want. NZD, AUD, NZD, I'm waiting for my retest. GBP card, okay, it seems to be respecting. but I still need my daily SOS. Euro CHF, still need my retest there. USD AUD JPY, still need my break and retest of this level or pull to this level. NZD USD need my shift, and these others can see the prices as doing nothing. In ZAO USD, I still need my retest, and you can see the 4 hours, the 4 hour time frame has started respecting the level. Like I told you, as long as the 4 hour is bearish, price has every right to even come back at this level and even stop you out and still sell. So you should know at what time and what point you are selling so you avoid this extra noise. You see? So then USD card, you're waiting for that retest. So that's it. For now, the only trades I'm interested in is USD card and USD CHF because this one, the structure is kind of broken for now. GBAUD, I've missed this trade unless if price can come back at this zone again and assure me that we're having the retest to sell, then we'll sell this. A NZD card still nothing, and AD card still nothing. So yeah. Uh, Welcome back, guys. So this is 4:30. This is 9:30. New York session just opened now, and let's just go through what the market is doing right now. Okay, so okay, let me just increase this. All right. This is USD CHF. This is the pair we're waiting for sales. And currently, this is what's going on. You can see market has made a very strong push to the upside on the daily time frame. Yeah, so what I think has made this trade to have this sort of push is during before New York session, I was kind of looking at the weekly time frame, and if you use the line chart, you can see there was some sort of inverted head and shoulder right there, and price shifted structure. But if you use the weekly the candlestick patterns, you can see price has been bullish still and bearish still. So I was thinking if this price might not hold here, it might be due to the fact that uh, this is regarded as the shift whereby price is now bullish and the market is reacting to the end buy. That's just what I was analyzing based off this push, and but it stays the same if price if price can fail if price fails to close it fails to engulf this daily candle, then we are still right about our sales. But if price pushes further beyond, then it might be this reason here. Yeah. But anyway, if we stick to the plan still, this is the daily time frame. You can see it's just having that rejection there, but if I use the 4 hour time frame, you can see we just went bullish. So to prevent the whole explanation I just gave you guys, so we don't get stopped out in selling at the wrong level, we just do this. We just wait for price to break below this zone and retest, then we can sell regardless if 4 hour goes bearish around this level here, because the daily is still bearish according to this line there. So we can still look for sales big within this zone. So within this zone, uh, okay. Sorry. So you can still catch sales within this level on the based on the daily time frame. So this trade isn't uh, yeah, so we haven't yet abandoned this trade completely, and only if the daily gets taken out, if price breaks above, that's all. But just to be safe, if what I was explaining to you, if this was a level where price was meant to reject and start buying because of the because of this inverted head and shoulder, which is going on at this level, then you'll be safe for not selling at any level above this line, because once price is back at this level. Let's do this. Okay. Because once price is back at this level, then it's a sign that this inverted shoulder is failing to hold, and I need the deeper a full candle closure below this week. Yeah, and retest in a strong engulfing, then I'll sell. If I don't see that, then this trade will be regarded as a no trade pair for this week. Mm, what else are we going to do? Let's move on to the next pair, I guess. So this is now, we now have Euro GBP. You see how we got saved from just being a bit patient, and this is what price has now done. So it's now at this level. That's why you've seen me add this extra line ink to this level. But this was earlier on were we didn't increase the black line because I wanted to see what happens, but what would happen. But price has certainly broken beyond, and it might even continue going up. By the look of things on the daily time frame, we can only buy once price if price fails to close below this line. But if price today closes above this line, I'll no longer be interested in this trade. And by the look of things on the 4 hour time frame, we I can only sell if the 4 hour can do something like this. That's the only time I can sell, because it will react back at this level and it will go bearish. But even if it goes bearish at this zone, I need it to be within the level where I know that the daily is still bearish. You see, so if it gets a 4 SOS right here, but the daily has closed bullish, I won't take the trade because the trade is no longer an asset up trade. So that's the only condition we have for now. Just need that shift. If you want to get that, then we won't take any trades this week. For that one, GPPAD, like I told you, there was a very high chance this price won't retest back here. Because look at this. That engulfing we had was supposed to happen without this. That daily engulfing we had, this daily engulfing we had was supposed to happen without us having this engulfing candle, because this was supposed to be our entry, this candle here, because you can see we have this nice head and shoulder pattern right there forming. And what I would have wanted was if the daily closed, if the Monday candle closed at this level, before breaking the right and left, uh, what's his shoulder, the right shoulder. And what price did was the last candle of Monday, or last four candle, that's the one that got the four engulfing and made the Monday close bearish. And during Asian session, we had this retest, and during London session, before London open, we had this push. And at 12, that's when we had our wait, let me see what level was on here. At least this opened at 6. Yeah, just an hour after London open, which is at this level. Uh, that's when this is when I was supposed to catch my entry, but this is when London opens. And you can clearly see what happened. Price was already here. So unless if this candle closed while we were at this level, or this 1 a.m. candle, this is the 1 a.m. candle. Yeah. So this candle that leads to me finding the London session open, this one was supposed to be this engulfing, but you can see the retest itself as well. It was just way over. So for now we've missed this trade. And price has made a new lower low. So the only way you can sell is if price traces back here, which can be tomorrow, or it might never happen this week, because you can just see the momentum these prices have been. And usually if you see something like this in the 1 hour, it's been already making a new lower low. So if price wants to retest this level, price has to go bullish on the 1 hour time frame at this zone. And so that's it for now. You can see NZD card, I'm still waiting for my retest there. AD card, I still need my retest at this level, still nothing. And these other pairs, USD JPY, kind of giving me what I want. Let's hope this week we get the break. NZD card, US Euro card, no retest. Euro, USD, what's going on here? It's not going towards planned. I need it to break above. But for now, you can see the 4 hour is bearish. This being our 4 hour lower low. Hello. It's bullish, so we have to wait for the shift and retest and sell. But the week, this is just Tuesday. I still expect something good to happen in this player this week. NZD USD, still waiting for a shift below to then sell. AUD I need the retest at this level to then buy. GPUSD, you can see why I didn't pick it. Price has been broken below this 4 hour low, higher low, and price might even close bearish on the daily time frame. If you can see, I told you price might close bearish at this zone. And oh, I didn't do one bear. This is the only trade that we might take this week, if not this one. If we want to take USD CHF, then we might take USD card. Yeah. But you know, one thing about these two pairs, usually they go the same direction. So since this one is making high highs, this one might also continue making high highs. Sometimes they do, but USD CHF and Euro CHF, they are usually all bearish at the same time or bullish at the same time. So I will say whichever will look clean before between USD card and USD CHF, yeah. So we'll see what really happens. If price will respect our level here or not, then we won't execute. We will only abandon this trade once we break up close above this, and we will only abandon this trade once we close below this level. For now, all we have to do is to compromise if the daily closes above this zone today. And if you remember carefully, if you can see clearly, this is where I bought last time, and you can see how price move pushed. So this might be the same place I buy again. Yeah, so I just hope this price does it, because this pair has a tendency of never retracing back. Most sometimes doesn't retest, just keeps pushing, printing big bullish candles or big bearish candles. You can see this is what it likes. It rarely retests the zone. So I just hope doesn't leave me, because if this one leaves us from this one, we are officially taking no trades this week. Yeah, so that's what we have for now, and I'll update you during the 1 p.m. candle. But for now, we have no trade. USD is our USD. I'm still waiting for my retest there. You can see price is still coming back. BTC still need my retest there. Uh, how do that? Wow, this is euro. This is US oil. Price didn't get the retest, didn't give us the retest we wanted. This was during Asian session. We needed that clear retest, not rejection at this zone. And price has made the high, so this level is invalid. This trade is invalid. The next trade should be at this retest. You see? Yeah. And if it makes another high, then this trade is invalid. So this trade is invalid because price has made a new high and a new high low. I think even one of these should be invalid. Stupidity. Okay. So even this trade will be invalid as soon as the moment we see price making a new higher, lower high and making a new lower low, then this trade will be invalid, and I won't do anything till next week. So let's just wait and see what happens. Okay, guys, so welcome back. This is the markets at 8 p.m. This is 1 p.m. New York session, and price. We only have one more forward candle before price closes and the market closes. So you can see what we have in the USD CAD pair. The price has finally broken above, and we just hope that we might have the retest we are looking for next week. Then we'll be very much eager to buy, and this is very nice. This is very nice, and I just hope we don't have this last forward candle to close below this zone, making this time frame bearish again, because we are very much ready to sell. I just hope maybe this can just probably retest at this point, so that tomorrow we can just have the engulfing and sell. But yeah, that's what we have for now. But we'll confirm this and the last time I'll meet you guys. But for now, this is what I have. Um, this is USD CHF. You can see the daily is still holding. We are still bearish on the daily time frame. And if price closes with this for this daily engulfing, I would be waiting for Wednesday candle to give me that bearish engulfing candle. Then I will sell, because as of now, I don't know if price is going to respect this level or if it won't. And based off my analysis I was showing you on the weekly, this might be a turning point for price to buy, but it will confirm if tomorrow I might have that engulfing candle, because I was saying price might buy due to the fact that if this was considered to be an inverted head and shoulder, because you can see price at a lot of rejections at this level. And if you use the line chart, you can see that price wanted to made an inverted head and shoulder pattern, and it let down broke above. So this might be a sign that price is now bullish. I don't really consider this, but you know what? We'll just see what tomorrow, what the Wednesday candle might bring. Yeah, but for now, this will be. This is what we have. We need the 4-hour time frame to give us the engulfing, the shift, which is at this zone. Then we can sell. If we don't get that, I won't be selling when price gives me the shift right around this level. I will only be selling once price is below this level. And the rest pairs, as I told you, the daily is already bullish at this zone. So unless if this 4-hour candle can close below this line, otherwise this pair is done for the we are done for this week. Yeah, so unless this daily candle can somehow close below this line, if not, then we'll do nothing. Interestingly, this is DPPAUD. You can see price has almost reached this level, but this is too big though. Let's try to use the weekly time frame. This is just too big, too big. And this makes sense. This makes sense. It's either I do this. Yeah, this makes sense. That was too big. This makes sense. So for this one, I'm still waiting for price to retest back at this level. Just hoping we don't make any more lower low for us to sell. But for now, can't really do anything. Yeah, this might be a mistrade as well. So an NZD card, you can see price is still trying to retest here. AUD card price is still trying to retest this zone. And so I only have USD card, which is the only pair I can buy probably tomorrow for USD CHF if price breaks below here. But I'm sure if price breaks below this level, then this pair might be a bad trade. It might go straight to a stop loss. Yeah, So that's what I have for now, and I'll update you guys at 10 p.m. Oh, this is 9 p.m. 8 p.m. I am right now. And you can see for gold prices, we testing this level when it will. And I told you guys earlier on, if you're bearish, you can be fine in expecting price to retest back at this level. So once price breaks below, now have to wait for the retest at this zone and then engulfing on the 4-hour time frame. Then you can sell at this level, targeting this sell. But I can't take this sell because my interest is to buy. But I'm just telling you if this is what I had as an entry opportunity. So US oil price is still going up smoothly from this trade we took. And USD is what I want to see from US from US USD card. I want something small like that, something very small, something I'll just enjoy. A nice retest. You can see how this trade is looking. Nice retest, nice engulfing. Okay, that's what I just want for this one as well. So see how price reacts at this level tomorrow. Then we can sell. So that's it for now. I'll see you guys later on, and we'll 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 continue from there. Guys, so uh, let's just go through what the market has shown us today, and you can see the only trade that's making sense is USD card because I'm still waiting for my retest at this 4-hour level. The same level where I don't want my daily to close below this point so we can maintain the bullish momentum. And if you can see USD CHF also price has rejected this one. And I like that. And so I just hope we now expect price to give us that for that for shift, then we can sell, which is tomorrow. GBPAD, we've clearly missed this sale, and you can see price didn't retest, just kept going, and it's almost our TP now. And NZD card, no retest at this level. The AED card, no retest at this level. Euro GBP price has just failed to break within. If price won't close within below this level, then we will not consider this trade anymore because you can see the daily is already bullish. Yeah, so this is AED card, and with the way this price is looking, there's a very high chance tomorrow we might have a there's a very high chance we might have what's this a retest after price has this daily break. We might have a daily retest as well at this zone. Then again, a daily engulfing to the upside. So like the same, like this thing, like the way it price moved at this level, we had the break, then we had that retest, then yeah, that push to the upside. So the same thing will happen here. If price closes above, you have that retest and that engulfing, then price will buy. So for now, that's what I have. And it's either USD CAD or USD CHF tomorrow. Then we'll see, we'll take it from there. And USD US oil, this trade is still playing out. Clean and fine. These are trades I like taking. See how clean this is. This is a very clean trade. In all, you can see how the daily uh, price reacted at this level. You see how the daily is reacting at this level. So I like the 4 hour. I just by the look of things, I expect the daily to give me another retest here, then a push to the upside. That will happen. You see, if it won't, then we'll be so lucky that that is going to happen. But anyway, we'll see what price gives us tomorrow. Because if I enter my sell, I should be very okay with price coming all the way below here. Meaning my stop should be even right around this level. So, so that's what will happen. But we'll see tomorrow how this price will react at this level. We'll get the final push or not. So that's it